My name is Sharon Kambe. I'm the founder of French Connect, which is an initiative that uses French as a tool for empowerment to the kids in the slums. We empower kids using French language. We do global exchanges using the Francophone community, and we also empower them through mental health. The reality that 60% of children in Nairobi actually found in the informal settlements, and most of these children get early exposure to vices and societal evils, and they don't get exposure to the global setups. So when I went to Mkuru Karuben, I was doing a 2-year fellowship, and I met children there who are very resilient, who are very curious, but unfortunately they did not have the right models for behavior, for aspiration, and most of them were struggling with behavior. Most of them had a lot of aggression, and it was being misinterpreted by the adults around them as form of rebellion. So what I saw in them was that behavior is purely communication. Most of them felt neglected, most of them didn't understand the kinds of emotions they were dealing with, and most of them didn't know what they were doing, and so they needed a lot of guidance and help on that. So first of all, French is very personal to me, and I chose French because it was one of the ways I used to connect with my late brother. And I remember when I was in first year, going to second year during my last exam in university, we were doing French together, and I had promised him to bring him some French materials. So I collected over 16 GB of data that I was to bring for him. He was to wait for me at Mbetari to welcome me. He used to pick me up with Dad. So on the Monday that we were going to travel, and I was going to travel and meet with him, he met an accident and succumbed to his injuries. So I remained with a lot of information, a lot of data. I remained with French, and I didn't know where to take it. And I met kids who didn't have anyone coming, and I thought, who best suited for each other. Our primary beneficiaries are children between 10 to 16 years. We started with around 50 students in grade 4 at one of the schools, and now we have around 200 students who we are currently impacting in 2 schools, and we are looking to grow our numbers to impact more. During one of our exposure trips, we had few people from different countries, 3 countries to be specific, 3 Francophone countries who came, and we went for an excursion to Ngong with our students. One of the girls was so amazed that there could be many trees found in one place, and I remember her telling me, "Teacher, do you mean that you can find these many trees in one area?" And for me, that was something that I see daily. I grew up around trees. It's not something that is supposed to shock you. But the way this child was excited, and they decided to become climate champions and plant trees even in the slum environment, told me that the work that we do is not just simple. It's something that is changing lives, and I'm really proud of that girl. And today she's the one who leads our national anthem in French in school assembly, and I'm very proud of her. One of the challenges we got was getting facilitators who are willing to go and teach in the slum context, because getting there is hard enough, and sometimes the security situations are not always guaranteed. What we did was we got in contact with one of the linguistic departments of one of the major universities in Nairobi, and we got students in second year and third year who were willing to come and work with us as community volunteers while facilitating. At the same time, we empower them through essential skill building, and they're able to have community experience and work experience as a work-study program in the form of volunteering. Our goal for the future is to impact at least 1,000 students and more with essential skills, empowering them to grab global opportunities, giving them bridges from local exposure to global exposure, and giving them the right kind of confidence and exposure they need for the future of work. French Connect gives language access to children who cannot otherwise gain access to it. we're giving safe learning environments to them, and we're empowering them to become self-aware. We're hoping to gain a world that is safer for them. And children are a gift to us, and they don't get to choose where they're born. They don't get to choose where they belong, but we can make a better world for them, and that's why we give to gain a better place for them.